I just hope that that's not a telltale sign for how my car journey is gonna go with this new car. We can start from the left side and then work our way. It's okay. I don't think it's my favorite Dutch Bros drink. Hello you guys, welcome back to the channel. Good morning from me and Scooby. I picked up this mug when I was in Universal and I'm actually obsessed with it. Most people were obsessed with like Barbies and Bratz dolls when they were little. I was obsessed with Scooby-Doo. I had this Scooby-Doo overall dress that I think I wore for like a year straight until I finally grew out of it and couldn't wear it anymore. And I also had like a Scooby-Doo themed birthday party. Was obsessed with like the Scooby-Doo gummies, the Scooby snacks. Like I was a Scooby-Doo girl growing up. I've seen all the movies, all the TV shows, and therefore when we were at Universal and I saw this mug, it immediately needed to come home with me. It's so cute, so I'm drinking my tea out of it this morning. I just wanted to say good morning. Welcome back to the channel. I'm starting a new vlog today. I think we're gonna do a few days of my life. It's already like halfway through my work week. It's already Wednesday. It hasn't really been a chaotic week. I feel like it's been a very slow start to the week. Last week was interesting because it was technically my first week-ish, Thursday, Friday, back to work since taking a week and a half off from the new year. So I was like getting back into the swing of things a little bit, but people were still out Thursday and Friday of last week. So I feel like this week is actually like the first week that I'm starting work again after the break. I know I'm out of college, but I feel like the time between post Thanksgiving and right after New Year's will always be considered like Christmas or holiday break to me. I literally have to keep myself from writing like, I hope you enjoyed your holiday break in my emails, because I know not everyone has it off, but that's just immediately where my mind goes to. I feel like this is like my first official week back at work, kind of like catching up and getting pinged from people, and people are finally back in office. So I've been spending the last 2 days kind of just like basically getting back in the mental state of working a 5-day work week again after having not a 5-day work week for like the past few weeks. So that's my week so far. Today is also probably like my busiest day of work so far this week. I have a few meetings today. They're a little bit later on. So that's nice because I kind of like being busy at work. Yeah, what else have we gotten up to this week? Brought the car to the shop. They officially fixed it. So fingers crossed, knock on. I know this is like granite, so we're gonna say knock on granite, knock on wood, that we are done with the car issues until the foreseeable future. My car has been at the dealership literally 4 times since we've been in Denver. I just hope that that's not a telltale sign for how my car journey is gonna go with this new car. We're really praying that they fixed all the issues and we won't see this Denver dealership again anytime soon. That's nice that we finally got that fixed and it was checked off the list. I pulled my back, unfortunately, at yoga on Monday. It was kind of hurting me a little bit last week. I was having some like weird spasms when I would go for walks outside, but I didn't like fully pull it or do anything to it until I went to yoga on Monday. And one of the moves, I think it was like bending over to touch my toes, pulled my lower back where I hurt it last year. So I've been nursing that back to health this week. I'm on like the Aleve back pain medicine. I am doing the heating pad, using CBD cream on the muscle, like doing all of the right things, stretching to hopefully get it back up and running really quickly. So I took the week off of working out and I'm just doing stretches. I'm also hoping that this doesn't impact the rest of my ski season, because that would really, really suck, which is also why I'm kind of like being careful with it. I may take this weekend off of going skiing just to like make sure that I'm 100% set, because we have like a ski trip coming up next month and I would hate to not be able to ski on that ski trip. So I don't know, we'll see. That's kind of what we've been up to this week. Back pain, car issues. It hasn't been a rough week, I would say, but it definitely sounds like a rough week, but I promise I'm fine. Anyways, just wanted to say good morning. Welcome back to the channel, and I'm excited to get this vlog started. You can't tell me this is not the coolest mug you've ever seen. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. I feel like I look so rough today. I honestly need to like do something with my hair and maybe put on some makeup. Every time I re-edit these vlogs, I'm like, girl, could we put ourselves together a little bit? But this is just the reality of my current work day. I'm wearing big oversized sweatshirt, my pajama pants, because I put on CBD cream earlier and I didn't want it to like make my leggings smell weird, and then pink socks. And this is what we're rocking with currently. Just got off my first call of the day. It's 11:10 a.m. Mountain Time, and my next one isn't for another hour and a half, so I have a little bit to kind of like chill. So I figured I could share my 2025 vision board. I honestly went back and forth on whether or not I even wanted to share this because it's nothing crazy this year, and I mean, it is my vision board of like what I would want to accomplish this year and just like some vibes that I've set for this year, but also at the same time it's kind of just like an aesthetic background to like look at and remind myself of my goals. So I'll pop it up on the screen here. We can start from the left side and then work our way down to the bottom right. Left side is obviously just a guy and a girl dancing in the shadow. I feel like it just kind of symbolized like healthy relationship and love and like happiness. So I loved that. And then the next one is a picture of a girl taking a picture, and I really want to get back into like taking pictures for fun. I was on my phone scrolling through my camera roll while I was on the plane the other day, as we all do when we don't have service, and I just realized how much I used to love taking pictures. Like, I wore a camera around my neck for years, like a humongous Canon camera with a camera strap for years, like all throughout college. Before that, I loved taking pictures, and I feel like slowly over the years, like I fell not out of love with it, but I just stopped doing it, and now I don't have as many like pictures like that to look back on. So I really want to get back into that this year, of just taking pictures for me and getting creative with photography again. I really did used to love it. It was like a passion of mine, and I don't know if it was just like the change in social media or what happened, but I just stopped, and I really want to get back into it. So that's kind of the explanation for the camera. Then I just have the word focus. I think that's going to be my word of the year. Focus on health, focus on wellness, focus on hobbies, focus on relationships, like just kind of like wean down what I really want to focus on and focus. I don't know, I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. I have another quote on the left-hand side that says, "Where focus goes, energy flows." And I feel like that's a good reminder that if you kind of niche down or narrow down what your interests are and like what you're focusing on, those are the things that are going to be the most successful. Whereas if you're juggling multiple things at once, or like 100 different things at once, your energy cannot flow to those 100 different things. So either you're not going to be as successful. So that's kind of like the meaning behind the word focus. I just thought that I loved this quote. I loved that word. So that's kind of my word of the year. Then I have a little picture of Amsterdam, just symbolizes travel. I want to try to get out of the country at least once this year. I don't think I left the country at all last year. No, because we did Denver and we were traveling a lot while we were here, and then we were back in Virginia. So I really didn't get out of the country at all last year, and I want to try to do that this year. I actually need to renew my passport soon. Then we have a picture of a girl with like a little sweater and jeans and heels. I feel like this just symbolizes fashion. Despite what I'm currently wearing, I do actually love to put together outfits and dress up, and I feel like I was good about kind of exploring my fashion last year and like wearing outfits that I liked, so I want to just continue doing that. Palm trees just symbolize like tropical, warm vacations, warm places. I want to implement those into my life this year. Bottom right is, I attract incredible opportunities into my life. Like, this was just like a really good manifestation quote, and just a reminder that speaking things into existence like really does work, and it has worked for me in the past, and that's something that I kind of need a reminder about sometimes. Then we have a little image of journals. This is specifically a picture of junk journaling. I've always journaled, like ever since I was younger. I've always written in a little notebook diary. I love journaling, but I feel like within the last recent years, I have kind of fallen out of love with like written journals. Like, I don't love writing down my thoughts. I would rather just like collect things and take pictures and put them in a journal and kind of have like a little memory book, rather than like a written journal, if that makes sense, where I'm writing like, "Dear diary, today this happened, today this happened." I'd rather just have kind of like a hodgepodge scrapbook junk journal situation going on. So that's kind of one of my goals for this year. And then we have a book. Obviously just want to like get back into reading this year. I had a bad reading year last year. I think I went from reading like 50 plus books in 2023 to reading 30 books in 2024 when I had a goal of 40. And I'm not going to beat myself up over it, but I do feel like I like put myself in multiple reading slumps in 2024. So I want to just get back into reading books that I like and enjoy reading again in 2025. A year full of memories. This kind of ties along with the camera. Like, I just want to be able to like capture more memories to look back on and kind of like enjoy life. Then in the middle we have fruits, vegetables. This kind of symbolizes health and wellness. I want to really eat healthy this year and focus on like what I'm putting into my body. I talked about this a lot in the last vlog. I've invested in a few like health and wellness programs. I purchased the Form membership, which they have really good healthy recipes. They have at-home workouts. I purchased ClassPass. So I just really want to focus on like eating good and feeling good, which kind of ties along with the last picture that I have on here of the girl taking the mirror selfie in the gym. I just want to like feel my best and look my best in 2025. This is my vision board for 2025. Like I said, it's very simple. I didn't even know if I was going to share it because it is so simple, and I feel like most people make them super like elaborate. But I feel like if anything, this is just your sign. Like your 2025 vision board does not need to be crazy and like super well put together. Just go on Pinterest, find a few pictures that kind of like symbolize what you want to achieve in 2025. Set the vibe, put it on a Canva board, and set it as your background. I have it as both my computer background and my phone background as well. That's the vision board for 2025. I love her. She's very cute. I make one of these every year and always set it as my background, but this year I kind of made it more smaller, more intentional, and I feel like it definitely has things on here that reflect all of my goals for 2025. So we love that. Done with my second to last meeting of the day. This one was a team meeting, and I think I mentioned in previous vlogs, but we kind of take turns leading the team meeting. So it's not always my VP, it's a different person. And we have like 20 plus people on our team at this point. So every week a new person gets to decide like what the topic of the week is going to be, and they're typically fun. I think that there's only ever been like one or two like educational sessions, but for the most part they're fun. Like for mine, I did Winter Olympic theme, so they did like word challenges, like who could finish word challenges the best, word search the best. I found like a few other things online. Can't take any credit for that because John actually gave me that suggestion. But that was mine. And today we did an origami session. One of the people on my team led us in how to make an origami. I guess they're supposed to mean like happiness, prosperity, and good luck for the new year. And I actually feel like I did a pretty good job when I was younger. I had like an origami book and a ton of papers. I like went through an origami phase. I don't know if that was a thing at the time, but I went through a phase where I was making origamis like very regularly and making different shapes, different animals, different things. So this brought me back to my youth. It definitely is way harder than I remember it being, but look how cutie it is. It can sit on the desk in our bedroom, bring us good luck and happiness in the new year. But thought that was kind of a fun way to spend the team meeting. It's kind of enjoyable to spend 30 minutes just kind of like hanging out and doing stuff like this. I have one more meeting left for the day. It's in 30 minutes and I'm wrapping up eating my lunch. I made pesto chickpea pasta for lunch and a side of chicken. So I'm gonna finish eating that. And then after work, I think that I need to run to either post office or FedEx or maybe UPS. I might run to UPS actually because I want to return something that I bought off TikTok shop. I bought like the mouth tape and it was literally an epic fail. Insert footage here of me trying mouth tape for the first time.
Is that for your back? You look at me. Is that so you won't sleep with your mouth open? I don't like that. One bit. Oh, I hate that. Awesome.
I'm giving up. I paid $16 for those. It's not good. Yeah, it didn't work out in my favor. So I'm returning that and getting my money back. And then I also need to ship my friend's baby shower gift because I haven't done that yet. And I meant to do it Monday and just have been procrastinating. So a few plans after work, but nothing too crazy. I thought it would be warm enough to just exit the apartment in a sweatshirt. and I fear I was extremely wrong. I'm literally freezing right now, but I have no desire to go back upstairs and get a jacket. I'm just gonna run into the UPS store really quickly and also I have my seat heaters turned on. I'm praying this goes well. I feel like one thing that we're never taught in school is like how to properly mail out a package, and that might seem self-explanatory, but I feel like every time I go into mail out a package that like isn't a return and doesn't already have a label printed out, it's just a whole ordeal and I feel literally like an idiot. Let's pray that this goes smoothly. We won't know until we try. So that's where I'm headed currently. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. And then after that, I'm coming right back home, putting the heating pad back on my back, and we'll probably chill for the rest of the night. Maybe do some more stretching, because the stretching actually helped earlier. Back like I never left. Please tell me why it was just so expensive to ship that package. Either UPS is just wildly expensive, I either shipped the package incorrectly, or I just have not shipped a package in a long time. But for a package literally this big, I kid you not, 2 baby clothes, 2 baby wipes, and 2 books, $55. When she told me the price, I almost wanted to be like, actually, I'll go somewhere else. Obviously didn't want to be a weirdo by just like taking my stuff and leaving, but that just seems like really expensive. And it wasn't even next day shipping. The estimated arrival for the stuff is like next Wednesday. That just seemed literally crazy to me. And it wasn't because I didn't bring my own box. The box itself was only $9. It was the shipping itself that was that expensive. We'll not be using UPS anymore. I don't know if USPS or FedEx would have been cheaper, but UPS literally seems like highway robbery. That was stupid. I don't know if I ever want to ship anything again. It is only 3:50 now. Part of me wants to go outside and go for a walk and move my body, because I know that when you have back issues, specifically lower back issues, you're not supposed to like sit down all day. You're supposed to keep moving, because that's what exercises the back muscle and like loosens it up, because it's probably like really tight right now. But it's now like 45 degrees outside, so all of the snow and ice that we got yesterday is melting, which I'm afraid that it's gonna make the sidewalks really slippery, and I don't really want to risk falling, so that kind of sucks. But like also at the same time, I feel like I need to get some sort of like exercise in. I don't know. That's what I'm currently battling with. I'm gonna try to figure out what to do with the rest of my day, because I feel like the day is young and I don't want to just sit on the couch, despite what I said earlier. So we'll see. Good morning, you guys. Happy Thursday. I am exhausted today. I have not been sleeping well in this bed. I'm not sure what's going on, because I wasn't having issues before we left for Virginia and Florida, but now that we're back, I just like have not had a good night's sleep since we've gotten back, and I feel like it's really catching up with me. So I'm pretty exhausted today. I think also that, and like the fact that my back has been feeling weird. Like at night I can feel my back aching and it's waking me up. So there's just a combo of things going on. So it's very sleepy Thursday, and we woke up to snow actually, which I feel like makes it even sleepier because it's dark outside, it's chilly. We went with another comfy outfit for today. I got this Patagonia quarter zip from my parents for Christmas. It's so cozy, and then I'm wearing just Nike sweatpants. It's very cozy week. I'm not really like trying to dress up or make myself look presentable this week. Also, I have like minimal meetings, so it's been really nice. It's a chill work day. I only have one meeting today, and then like I tackled a few admin tasks this morning. I had to schedule a few calls, respond to a few emails, and respond to a few Teams messages, and I'm getting ready to take my like one and only call of the day in 45 minutes. So that's really nice. So I've been having like a work from couch day because I'm so exhausted and my back has been hurting that sitting on the couch just feels like the comfiest option. I'm getting ready to make, I think, like a second breakfast, early lunch situation. I'm also starving. I went to bed hungry last night because we didn't really have that much for dinner. We had like one leftover chicken, thigh, rice, and Brussels sprouts, and honestly the rice wasn't that good and there was like this much chicken. So I went to bed kind of hungry last night and woke up ravenous. So I immediately had a yogurt bowl, with granola banana, but I think I'm gonna make a second breakfast. I think I'm about to make some avocado toast. Just wanted to say good morning, happy Thursday, and that's kind of like what's going on today so far. Things could change, but I think it's gonna be a pretty chill day overall. Before I make breakfast, I'm actually gonna do some lower back stretches. I feel like this helped a lot yesterday, and I just want to do it before I have like a super full stomach. I googled lower back stretches to do if you have a sore back, and I found some good results, and I feel like the little like routine that I did yesterday worked really well and felt so good. So I'm about to do that. And I'm gonna multitask. Taking a quick 15-minute stretch break means a quick 15-minute reading break. I'm normally not one to make an elaborate lunch. Like I normally just do leftovers or a sandwich or something, but we're kind of running out of food and I was starving today, so I made tacos for lunch and they look so good. I'm so excited to eat. It has avocado, ground beef, onions, peppers, cheese, and a lime juice drizzled over the top. Honestly, we don't even get this elaborate with tacos when we make them for dinner, but I was just really feeling myself with this lunch, so very excited about this. They look divine. I am doing something that is long overdue, and that is cleaning my makeup brushes. My face has been breaking out pretty aggressively within the past month, and I think it has to do with like hormone fluctuation and stuff. Also, I was just traveling a lot this past month, and I think that top of the stress was not good. But on top of all of that, I have noticed that when I put my makeup products on sometimes, I get breakouts like where I'm putting the product on. Every time I put bronzer on, I'm getting breakouts here, not so much on my forehead. When I do concealer, I feel like I break out more on my chin, and it definitely could be the makeup products that I'm using. Like I'm not saying it's not, but I think that what's contributing to it is that I have not washed my makeup brushes in a very long time, like an embarrassingly long time. So I'm doing that today. I bought a few supplies off of Amazon, so I'll show you what we're working with. First thing that we're working with is this Eco Tools Deep Clean Makeup Brush and Sponge Shampoo. It's dermatologist tested, vegan, cruelty-free, it had good reviews. It says wash brushes and sponges at least once a week, and I'm telling you I haven't washed these in months, so that's gross. But this is what the bottle looks like if it works. At the end of me doing this, I can have it linked down below. Like I said, it's from Amazon, and then I've been waiting for this to come in. Amazon lost my first package, so I had to order another one, but I ordered these makeup brush cleaner things. This is what the packaging looks like. I guess they're little suction things. I don't need to use both of them, that you put in the bottom of the sink. This is what they look like. And the different textures are supposed to help you be able to get the makeup off the brushes and like, I guess rub in the shampoo and stuff. So I'm gonna put one of these in the bottom of the sink. I feel like I only really need to use one, so I'm gonna put the other one back. And I'm gonna get to work to see how these work. I used to use the, what's it called? Like there's a brand that has like 13-in-1 clean body wash and soap. Bonner something? Dr. Bonner? Something like that. And I used to use the bar of soap to clean my brushes, and that worked for a while, but I honestly just feel like this is probably better for my brushes and to get everything off, because it is specific for makeup brushes, like the shampoo is. So I'm gonna get all my brushes out. Yeah, these are very nasty, and this is a long overdue situation. I've been eagerly waiting for this package to arrive. All right, let's get to work and see what happens. are officially clean, and I can vouch for the fact that was much needed. This was all brown, and now the tip of it's white, like how it originally came. And then this is my blush brush that was pink, and it's no longer pink. So vouching for the fact that this combo is great. I'll have both the pad that sticks in the sink, I think these are really like $5, and the makeup shampoo, link down below, because best investment, so cheap and definitely worth it, especially if you have sensitive skin. I always forget to wash my makeup brushes, but I do feel like when I do wash my makeup brushes, I notice a difference, like my skin doesn't break out as much. So hoping that this helps solve the breakout issue, but we shall see. Hello you guys, happy Friday. I'm taking a little bit of like a break from work, maybe like 15-20 minutes to go get myself a coffee. Truthfully, I was gonna walk to get a coffee and then I saw the temperature outside. Right now it's saying it's 45. Okay, I could have walked totally, but now we're in the car already. This morning it was like 10 degrees. I was not about to walk to get a coffee. So I decided to go to Dutch Bros. I've only ever been to Dutch Bros once, but it keeps popping up on my social media, like their marketing is getting to me. I want to go back and try a different drink compared to the last time that I was in Denver. I think the last time I was in Denver I got like the Golden Eagle or something, which is, I believe, their most popular drink. But this time I want to try the Caramelizer Zero Sugar Iced. And there's one like 15 minutes away from us. So I'm getting ready to head there now and treat myself this morning. Honestly, I've been really good about not drinking coffee and like been pretty good this week and last week about not eating or drinking a ton of processed sugars, but I think that everything is okay in moderation. And since I've been really good about eating this week, I'm gonna treat myself today to a nice coffee. So let's head there now. I just wanted to say good morning. I'm so excited for this coffee. Literally so excited. Okay, wait, they also have seasonal drinks. They have the sweet cereal sips and the caramel drizzle that looks so good. I honestly feel like I should just go with the sugar-free because I've been so good about eating kind of healthy. I don't want to throw myself completely off, but how freaking cool is that? It looks like a little Lucky Charm type coffee. It does really look so good. Dutch Bros is secured. I was gonna do a taste test in the car, and honestly it just got really chaotic. That area of Denver is just a scene in and of itself. It's okay. I don't think it's my favorite Dutch Bros drink. I've only had 2 of them, so I'm only able to compare it to one other thing, but I think that the zero sugar has something to do with it, because you definitely taste a lot like milk and not as much coffee, which I did get decaf, but still. So I'd give it like maybe a 7 out of 10. I'm still gonna drink it obviously, but wasn't my fave. If you guys have a Dutch Bros near you and you like frequent Dutch Bros, let me know what your order is, because I definitely want to go back and try some different flavors, but I don't know if I'll be getting this one again. Back in the apartment, I'm gonna make lunch situation. I'm really hungry, and carry on with the rest of my day. It's already noon, so we only have 3 more hours of work left, which is nice. And then it's the weekend. We decided that we're going out to dinner tonight, so I made a reservation at a restaurant called Overdue. I'm intrigued by this place because there's actually a place in New York that we used to go to that my friends used to live nearby called Overdue, and it was like really good pizza and cocktails. And the place in Denver that's called Overdue is also pizza, pasta, cocktails. So I don't know if they're owned by the same people. When I looked on the website, it says there was literally only one location. It said the location was in Denver, so I think maybe they just have similar names. I have no clue. But that's where we're going for dinner, so I'm getting a little bit ready now. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy because I've really been trying to let my skin breathe just with all the breakouts. But at the same time, I feel like, not that I can't go into public with breakouts, I just like feel better when I look better. So I'm gonna do a light makeup look, throw on a Netflix show while I do so and kind of have like a leisurely hour to get ready. I just started a new show on Netflix called, I think it's Selling Manhattan. It's like a spin-off of Selling Sunset. And to be honest, nothing can ever compare to Selling Sunset. Selling Sunset, they just like hit the mark with that show, and all of these spin-offs are like Selling the Hamptons, Selling, there's another one in California, Selling Malibu, Selling something. I was just curious about like the Selling, it's not Selling Manhattan, it's Selling the City. I was curious about Selling the City because obviously we lived in New York, and I am just like intrigued by the real estate of New York. New York is just a crazy place to buy property. So I'm watching it, and like I said, it's honestly not that good. The characters are kind of interesting, but I'm not super like sucked into the show yet. So I think I'm gonna put that on right now, and like I said, do a light makeup routine and kind of just get ready for the next hour. And then we'll head to the restaurant. I may change out the scarf. I have a pink one that I bought that I like, but I'm rocking with this one for now. I'm wearing just a plain white long sleeve shirt from Amazon. These jeans from H&M that were literally 25 bucks. I have found that H&M has like some of the best jeans. I wouldn't say they last me forever, but for like one season, I feel like the style and the fit of them is always so good. So I love that. Scarf is old Zara. I got it for Christmas, I think from my mom one year. And then basic makeup you guys saw. I'm wearing all of my regular gold jewelry, and then I threw my hair up in a little claw clip, and I'll probably wear my winter boots and peacoat. But this is the simple outfit for dinner. Like I said, we're kind of going cash tonight. Just didn't want to get super dressed up. It's freezing outside, and also, I've said this before and I'll say it again, I hate winter styling because either you're never warm enough or you are warm but it doesn't look cute. Like, someone teach me how to style clothes in the winter because I don't know how to do that. I just throw on a big sweater or a long sleeve shirt and jeans and call it a day. We're back from dinner. That was an interesting dinner. We both said that the word to describe that dinner was interesting. Wasn't my fave. I'm not gonna like bash the place because I do think like it was really popular and I feel like people do like it, but for us it was just kind of like meh, but also maybe it was what we ordered. I ordered gluten-free pasta. It was like a pesto pasta situation, and it tasted really earthy, which is just not my personal preference. So that was the first use of the word interesting. And then I also ordered an alcohol-free wine, and granted, I've never tried an alcohol-free wine before, so maybe this is just on me, but that was also interesting. Wasn't my fave. And then the final interesting of the dinner for me was that we ordered olive oil ice cream for dessert because I've seen that that's like popular everywhere and I've never tried it. Actually, it was olive oil gelato. That's important. One, it really wasn't gelato. It was like ice cream, like a scoop of ice cream. And the olive oil, I don't know if it was the brand they used or what, but it made the ice cream taste like a plastic glove, like a medical glove. It was just all around an interesting meal. The vibes were cute. The wait staff was very friendly. Can't complain about like the people or like the place itself, but the food, it was not necessarily my fave. So that's that. Kind of disappointing, but it is what it is. Now we're back. I'm getting ready to take off my makeup, even though I literally just put it on like 2 hours ago. I'm gonna hop in the shower and wash off this icy hot patch that's on my back because I feel like I smell like an icy hot patch, and probably lay down on the couch and read for the rest of the night. We have the football playoffs on for college, and John's going skiing really early in the morning. I'm not going with him because of my back, but I think it's just gonna be a chill rest of the night. It's literally only 7:30. We were walking back from the restaurant and I was like, we're kind of grandparents nowadays. Like, we don't go out to bars anymore. We don't really, well, I don't really drink that much, and I feel like we'll do a dinner every now and then come back and just like chill on the couch, and that's pretty much our vibe. We're turning into grandparents, but I don't hate it. I just want to end off this vlog here because I think I'm going to start up a new vlog tomorrow, a weekend vlog. So I hope you guys enjoyed this mini week in my life, spending a few days with me in Denver. If you did, make sure to subscribe down below, give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.